What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Bolt Zone, man. As the Chargers get the win versus the Raiders, it was an amazing game, 20-9. Shout out to the Chargers defense, came to play, forced 3 turnovers, limited Geno Smith in this game tonight. I love the energy from Deion Hanley, Derwin James, Khalil Mack, but Khalil Mack got injured. It looks like a elbow injury, and we'll see what happens on that. But shout out to the Chargers, man. They turned it up. Shout out to Jesse Mentor, our defense coordinator. Did a lot of zone coverage. You know, the defense was really, really spectacular tonight. One of the best defensive performances this season. You know, along with the Packers, because the Packers got one of the best defenses in the league. No, the Chargers did great. Love what they did. We're 2-0 in the season. Now let's continue to build upon this win. Let's continue to stack wins. We got the Broncos coming up on Sunday. Another divisional game. We beat the 2 teams in the division so far, Chiefs, Raiders. And I said if the Chargers win on Sunday and get a 3-0 lead in the division, we can get the division. But the Chargers got to continue to play like they've been doing. Shout out to Justin Herbert. Had an amazing game yesterday. 2 touchdowns. One to Keenan Allen, one to Quentin Johnston. Justin Herbert is playing at an elite level right now, and I liked it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the Chargers. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh. Shout out to this Chargers team. I like what they're doing. You know, Justin Herbert playing elite level. You know, because the Chargers O-line was protecting Herbert really well. Anytime the Raiders would blitz, he would, okay, you want to blitz me? And then let me go run for a first down. Let me, check it down to the running back, Najee Harris or Omar Hampton or our tight ends. He's a very improved quarterback. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, I'm not waiting. I'm going to see what he does in the playoffs. I'm going to see what he does. Okay, cool. But guess what? Peyton Manning was 0-3 in his career in the playoffs. And look what happened to him. He won a Super Bowl and is a Hall of Famer now. So what I'm saying is, Justin Herbert will be fine. He'll be okay. It's still a long season to go. I really like what we're doing as a team. And shout out to Derwin James, one of the best safeties in the game. 7 tackles, tip ball intercepted by Dante Jackson. And also shout out to Tony Jefferson, got an interception too. And Deion Hanley got an interception to start the game. Literally, the game started, and bam, Chargers defense. And I even said this, the Chargers got to make a statement and put bully ball on this Raider team, and they did. The Raiders got bullied, and they got punked. The Chargers punked the Raiders, and that's the honest truth. The Chargers whooped the Raiders. When it comes to the physicality of the game, we didn't even let Max Crosby do anything. We shut him down. Shout out to Trey Pipkins. 0 pressures from that side, on the right side. And Joe Alt, once again, nothing. As far as nobody pressured Joe Alt. And Chargers got one of the best O-lines in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited for this team. Really excited. Keenan Allen back, already making an imprint. Quentin Johnston playing at a high level. Scored a 61-yard touchdown from Justin Herbert. It was just a complete game from the Chargers. I know when we first started, the offense was kind of stagnant, and I tweeted a Charger podcaster, David, and I was like, Chargers offense looks scared. They're going to turn up after I say this. Sure enough, we went to go score that touchdown after I tweeted that. But yeah, just the Chargers offense is playing at an elite level right now. Jim Harbaugh is unlocking Justin Herbert, his ability to, what he's been able to do on the field, throwing. We've been doing a lot of throwing, but Jim Harbaugh did say after the game that he wants to implement the running game. I get it. Omar Hampton, Najee Harrison. I think we should start Najee Harrison against the Broncos and ease Omar Hampton in. But we'll see what happens on Sunday. And shout out to the Chargers. Coming from Brazil off of a mini bye and coming to Vegas. We haven't had our home game yet, and we start the home game on Sunday versus the Broncos. It's gonna be electric. But overall, I like the team win. I like the team win yesterday. It's a very improved team. Love the offense. Just in general, I just love this team defense. Like I said, Jesse Mentor will be a head coach in this league. But if I'm the Chargers, I am closing all doors on trying to prevent him from leaving to get a coaching job, I'm saying, no, what, we're not talking. You're not allowed. You know how teams do for permission at the end of the season when coaches get let go or if they move on to a different direction. You know how teams interview players and ask permission. Chargers say, nope, he's not available. Thank you. You know what I mean? So Jesse Ventura is a very great defense coordinator, one of the best in the game. And Chargers are fighting for Jim Harbaugh and Jesse Ventura. We're thriving. We're playing as a team in camaraderie. We're talking on defense because a couple years ago with Brandon Staley, Anthony Lynn, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Our defense has improved. Jim Harbaugh, his culture has changed. And I said he's going to make this team a cultural change organization. We're going to be a better team. We're going to be better prepared. And it's showing. I know the fourth quarter, we didn't do as much in the fourth quarter, but still, we still got the win. People say as long as you win, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? You know, we shut down. Like, look, we held the Raiders to 9 points, you know? Geno Smith had, like, I think almost 330 passing yards and touchdown versus New England Patriots. And I said, if we can contain Geno Smith, make him feel pressure, make him feel pressure, we're going to win in a dominating fashion. And that's what we did. So Chargers got another tough or interesting task versus Bo Nix. Broncos playing at a high level. Chargers defense is going to become ready, prepared, and looking for the challenge. And I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday. I'm excited because this is an opportunity to put the Chargers 3-0 and then 3-0 and 3-0 in the division. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? These are all statement games the Chargers doing, and we're building off these games. You know, against the Chiefs, we beat the Chiefs in Brazil. We had to fly all the way across the country, come home, have a mini bye, and then come back Monday night and play the Raiders, and we whoop their ass. So we know how we do. We fuck shit up, and weak-ass Raiders fans going home. That's going to do it for this show, Bolt Zone. Hit that like button, subscribe, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.